set as they'll match up with the Denver Broncos. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Shout out to Glorilla, man.
Good credit to the defense for stringing that play out.
Fuck you and Glorilla.
Gave up no cutback.
Real Mr.
Dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
She just like all those other Memphis ass fans.
Got 500 bands today.
Wilson.
He's living a good fucking life.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Good coverage on the outside.
We actually got to pay for our entourage. So she can kiss them bitches goodbye.
Yeah, a lot of them finna be deep. They might have break maybe 10 bands to serve all them. Everybody got like 1,500.
See, you're a fucking snake in the grass. You're a fucking snake.
I would have that many. Probably in the game, not a lot of money.
That's your problem.
That's receivers at one point. That ain't, it's barely rich. Like
great hands and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks. Throwing on first.
That's your problem. You're a snake in the fucking grass.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Amazon's non-confidential. You have to look up. He don't know. He just told you.
He's over the entire.
He just told you. He just told you that he doesn't really make that. He's trying this move.
My ball's at 150K. His check is 4 bands.
Great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
But yeah, the other shit you heard, that shit was bullshit. 79 being the highest you can make as a 5, that's bullshit. Yeah.
Now Wilson.
But he said you made 120 already.
It's caught on the right side, Williams.
I mean, yeah, if you factor in your stocks, but shit, you gotta do Amazon 4 years, so your stocks will go through.
And they're getting him involved early. You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just
all my stock bets this goddamn this next year, you might as well go ahead and cash them. I'm going to cash them. Yeah, with them.
Bruh, 420K. You make 10 bands every other week after taxes, bro.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
That's why you're such a fucking hard ass on your fucking boss. That's why your boss fucking scared to death of him. Because he wrong with an iron fist. Fucking piece of shit.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown.
Yeah, Judy. That's how you find the end zone. He was on the block last week, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm willing to shout Judy for Kyle Hamilton, man. I'm willing to move him.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0.
Earnthal, yeah.
After the touchdown, here's
Kyle.
McManus now to kick it away.
I can't do it. I gotta get him on 3.
I don't got no rookie.
Judy is a rookie, eh?
No, Judy not a rookie.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They still going crazy.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Pickett. Now the pressure comes and he goes down.
Yeah, there's the Broncos, I know.
Back at the 9. Randy Gregory.
Hell, I don't know.
Just would not be denied.
I ain't been getting trashed. One person in trash me was you.
They'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he takes
we had 14-0 in the first quarter. We had to fucking leave a mark. And they kind of fucking run. Start off 1 and 3. Skip Bayless with goddamn counting us out. I missed that field goal.
I told my nigga to play it.
Off the right upright, and it's no good.
He told me to be ready at 6:30. I told him cool. And he hit me, say he was going early. I was going, and then I finished my episode of Sopranos, so I was like,
take it in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave
you might
up, but
change
you can't be
for
so
that
cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch.
And I ran the RPO twice. He hasn't thrown it yet.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Looking to throw. Pickett. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Hamler now on the return.
Gotti ordered that. And then, yeah, so just like,
Gotti was ready to leave it alone. Black Youngster's still fucking immature. That's why he made that song right after Brett died.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's what they said, but
on 2nd and 9, Wilson.
Right.
And that's checked down to Gordon. And he'll get
that's just CMG's under label of what's the name, Rockefeller.
Even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago.
It's something in those lines, and like it's like a company owned by a company or some shit like that, like a branch off, like a subset, kind of like Jordan and Nike type deal.
Wide open receiver complete.
The CMG they like under Rockefeller in a way.
They're just like
so many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing.
And they're babies. They're babies of Rockefeller, and they pay Rockefeller a percentage. Rockefeller owns them. Rock Nation, I mean. Well, yeah, I guess I could say Rockefeller, because Rock Nation is owned by Rockefeller. Crazy. Niggas saying that. Niggas saying they're boss, this, that, woo-doo, still pair, Jew.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to...
Yeah, I'm about to change rush shit.
And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
3 yards the gain there.
I'm the last one you ever see.
And we see another pitch and catch.
I'm a competitor.
This
I'm here to
position
stay,
just continues to evolve.
Oh, bullshit.
Passing attack. It's a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And the Broncos are going to have a first.
Yeah, a lot of toxic
and KJ
features.
We argue
late in his rookie year. Second round pick out of Penn State 2020. Shifty, excellent speed
But
and good hands that he exhibited right there.
No, we just caught these
and this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back.
Right.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
He just missed that shit terrible.
What happens now with these quarterbacks who can move? Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
We're not even fucking in.
Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good.
God, nigga try to
and
beat me
pushes the
5
lead
times
up to an even 20. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
They got Pittsburgh looking like the fucking Iowa Hawkeyes.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down.
I fucking hate Eddie Jackson, man. He can't be back there for me.
You got the
Kareem Jackson.
Tells running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame.
I wish I had Eddie.
Shaking when those big behemoths starting to create space for you up front. He did
I got safeties on my board when I got the Broncos. He had a hell of a year though. He led us like.
He was a bomb.
Just shy of the 40.
That's a very good run there by Najee Harris, who can take it inside. He can get to the perimeter. He can do it all with his build and his speed. This is a guy coming out of Alabama who did everything for the Crimson Tide. That's why Pittsburgh took him in the 1st round. Last in the league in rushing as a team last year were the Steelers. They're expecting Harris to kickstart their running game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They hand this off to Harris, pushing forward for 3 up to the 4.
He down 20-0. Still trying to run the ball.
Tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
I'm glad I got this lead. I see what type of guy he is.
Get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Oh my God! I'm ready for him to throw that. I'm sorry.
And that's why you spend a 1st-round draft pick on a running back, not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you drafted.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line.
He throw that motherfucking RPO screen. That shit's going to the house.
This defense is really flown around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Finding Harris over the middle. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I'm going to tell him, give me Kenny Pickett for Kenny Pickett and Minka for us. So he'll do it.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So here we go.
Hell, I throw Judy in there. Yeah, Judy too.
On 4th and 8. Back to throw. Pickett.
Oh, I know he pissed off that last play.
He's picked off near his own 48, and they take possession 2 yards away from
No, he pissed about that one.
You might as well give me Russ and Judy, and I'll give you Kyle Hamilton and somebody else.
Lamar?
Oh, damn, I don't need rights.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
I was about to say, now, you shot from Lamar. You can have anybody on this motherfucker. He hit me up talking about some Sam Wilson.
And the Broncos expected big things out of Jerry Jeudy, their #1 pick in 2020. But he really had to make a jump with the injury to Cortland Sutton. Almost 900 yards last year. A nice grab there.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
It won't let me do that.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Click on that shit. Top right corner.
Now it's Wilson. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
No, Russ, I needed a dot.
Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
They threw a lot of picks through 4 weeks, Russ.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Oh, this week 5. I put week 4.
He was popping up. There you go again.
Looking to throw. Pickett. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home. And they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Yeah.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Popping up down there at the bottom.
This will be caught. Jeudy. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
There we go. You got to get some kind of low. Name a part of the body that people go to a doctor to make smaller.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter
Their
number
stomach.
3.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Austin wants to bring this out of the end zone.
Ooh, got a fumble.
Territory, coughs up the football.
Oh, this nigga trash, bro. He's terrible.
And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They go play action now. Wilson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Play action. It's Wilson. Steps away. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Yeah, they tried to move the pocket that time. All of his blockers moving to the left as he bootlegged.
Oh, God, I was going to say that. I was like, that ain't no answer, though. Damn, I should have played that shit in.
And that will up the score.
I was literally thinking, I was like, nah, ain't nobody say that shit.
So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
Oh, fuck you up.
The lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, like they told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, like a lawn chair. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, I beat your ass.
Back to throw.
Don't fucking try me in this fucking fantasy shit. I'm
winning the one. Intercepted a 3rd time.
I did not win shit on that. They asked me all the questions.
Right around the 27. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn
good Sutton, you dropped that, bro?
Learned from them, became great later.
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
Cannot be my wide receiver 1 with those actions, bro.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
He's working his way out the lineup, man.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. And he takes a shot.
I don't think it's rush. I think it's the goddamn receivers.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
It's not. I don't trust Judy because he dropped too many passes. And this nigga fucking Cortland Sutton dropped too many passes. Either one of them reliable.
Leaves him just short for 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Oh my God, bro. Judy, have some fucking field awareness, son.
And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 15. But still down.
All you got to do is get to the open spot of the field. God.
interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
42 yards on the ground for him so far. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now here's another carry for Harris, and he is met in his.
This nigga down 23-0. He don't give a damn. He gonna run the ball.
On that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Off play action. Pickett. He'll buy some time right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And returning it, here's Hamler. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Elevator operator.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, I was Mac 4-0. He's trash.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking.
Oh my God, Javonte Williams, you just earned yourself a starting spot, sir.
They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On the ground, this is Williams. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
He denied it.
From the 39, Wilson. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28.
And unfortunately, in 2020, in the season opener, Cortland Sutton tore his ACL. But remember, over 1,100 yards in 2019, his future is still awfully bright.
This quick pass complete to Sutton. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This is a live.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Now it's Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I like watching the wide receiver screen, because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Carry more than one.
Throwing again here, Wilson.
Keys.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Let's go. Let's go.
Separation. That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
That nigga got that cheat.
I won. So yes, you can't fuck with me, man. Told you. I did this thing with you.
Jerry Judy making a hat trick for Russell Wilson.
No, I won the series. Nothing.
And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. McManus's point after is good, and the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. 51 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv, and you run into a tough crowd.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball.
He got 20 carries with Najee.
Back on its heels.
He's been down 20-plus points since the fucking second quarter.
He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely
all he doing is running the ball, out formation, run.
Down conversion. On first down, it's Harris.
I guess he getting Najee the ball enough to start going.
Down there after getting 8 yards.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. He'll find Najee Harris, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
7 passes for 32 yards.
They pick up 9 yards with it.
You can't fuck with me.
That's Johnson. First and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run with Harris.
And Najee got in there. Took him 27 carries, 103 yards.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And this game, it could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many expecting them to come in here and win. And they're not just winning, they're dominating. And now trying to finish this one off. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he will have a Broncos first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And we